You ready?
Street Fighter 6.
Tonight, for those who are wondering why I'm streaming tonight, well, there's a specific reason. You see, just like I was following the Capcom season final stream all weekend long, and we had some very, very good matches. We've had some fun moments, but now they are nothing compared to what we got at close to around 12:30, and you probably all saw it. I don't know but this came out at around 12:30, around 12:36, 12:37, and I feel like I guess it's okay to show now. So take a look, and you'll understand why I am completely speechless. And believe me, I was I was wondering, is this what we're waiting for? Is this what we're looking for? And
All right. You ready?
Street Fighter 6.
I so want to watch that again. I really want to watch that again. Oh man, we've been waiting for this for a very long time. I didn't think it was going to be possible, honestly, because, I mean, after Street Fighter 5, I figured they would have cut it, but nope. Here it is, there it is. Street Fighter 6 has been announced. And they've also announced that there's going to be more information coming in the summer. So, I am so waiting. This is going to be, hopefully this will be one amazing summer. Which means we're still probably going to keep on going with Street Fighter 5 this final season. Even though the Capcom season final or Capcom Cup Online is pretty much ending soon, this is the tip of the iceberg for this whole weekend. And I'm pretty sure everybody's been expecting this ever since they put up that Capcom countdown. Ever since that came up, everybody was wondering, is this the moment? Is this the moment? Are they going to talk about it? And pretty much everyone was already confirming it before the countdown ended, because it was already on news reports online saying that they were confirming that Street Fighter 6 was going to be put on. It was going to be announced. We'll go through this, and we'll try to go through this as fast as possible. What do I like about Street Fighter 5? I really love the gameplay. It was a little different. It was definitely a little different from 4. 4 was very fast, very vibrant, and I guess you could say there was a lot to it. Whereas 5 was a little more simple. That it was simplified. They simplified things with the X's, and then with the with the V triggers. They were very simple to use, very good to play with. Lots of stuff you could play around with, as opposed to the focus attack dash cancel, which was not a bad thing, but it took a long time to figure out. I should rephrase. What did you like from Street Fighter 5 that you would like to see in Street Fighter 6? I would definitely like to keep the V trigger. V trigger is not bad, or at least enhance on it for 6. That's one thing I think you should do. That's one thing we should do. Just get a nice little enhancement to it. If some way, in any way, you could try mixing the V trigger and the X's. I would like to see a little bit more meter with the supers, and I also like to see a few more moves that could be enhanced upon, like for Ryu maybe. And another thing I would like to see that wasn't in 5 was my man Adon. I loved playing Adon. Adon is the reason my name exists, because it's Martel, Adon, Mardon. That's how Mardon came to be, and I started playing Adon, but he wasn't on 5. So if anything, I hope they bring Adon in for Street Fighter 6. But another thing about the Street Fighter 5 I would like to see in 6 would be definitely, I want our usual characters back. I want Ryu, I want Chun-Li, I want them all back. I mean, if you have to add more characters, add new characters, do. But please take the core characters and keep them in Street Fighter 6. Don't be like 3 where they didn't put Ken and Ryu in, and then they waited until like the second version or third strike to do it. Just have them all moved in here and put them in, and add new people as you can if you want to, like DLCs, or add one that goes into the fray in the first season. Another thing I would like to see is the net code. Like to see the net code enhanced. King of Fighters has done a good job with the rollback. Guilty Gear's done with the rollback. I hope Capcom puts rollback in Street Fighter, because that is so far has proven to be one of the best online networks to do for fighting games. That's the only it works perfectly. I mean, I haven't heard a single complaint about rollback. I mean, if you put rollback in Street Fighter, I guarantee there's going to be a whole lot more people playing online. But we all know we love offline. Okay, so what legacy Street Fighter stuff do you want to see from older Street Fighter games? I would like to see some classic levels from 2 put into 6. That wouldn't be too bad. I would love to see some classic scenes from Street Fighter 2, classic levels from Street Fighter 2. We've seen a couple at Street Fighter 5. We've seen a couple on Street Fighter 5, but I would like to see a whole lot more for Street Fighter 2. I would also like to see a couple Street Fighter 3 levels as well. That wouldn't be too bad. Which reminds me, there's another character I would like to see in Street Fighter 6. I would like them to bring Dudley back. Played a little bit of Dudley on Street Fighter 4, and he was awesome. Probably one of the best boxers in Street Fighter. Yes, I said he was actually better than Balrog. I said it. Anyway, let's see what else. What new things would you like to see? Well, I think I've seen. Well, if a new thing, that's so many. That's a broad question, because I mean, there's a lot of things you could probably put into. Like, you can add a new super. You can add new ways to do Hadokens. New way to do anti-air. But I think I said before, I would like to see an online training mode. I would love to see an online training mode on Street Fighter 6. I would love to spar with someone online as opposed to just fighting them online. Because at least when when you're training with somebody, at least you know you're getting some actual good, honest feedback from your opponent when you're training and when you're sparring with them. So I would love to see an online training mode. I would love them to keep the replay modes as well, so you can watch your events. But I always liked the way they did 4, where they did Street Fighter replay, a replay channel for Street Fighter 4. I would love them to do that for 6. Do a replay channel so that they can watch, so you can watch other players. Capcom Fighters Network, keep that in 6. Enhance on that. there's a lot of things you can enhance on that. I mean, you could probably get. I mean, aside from following your favorite players, like joining, playing with your favorite players, you can also make teams out of, using the Capcom Fighters Network. Also, the other thing, I guess you could say there is one good enhancement for the Capcom Fighters Network. You don't usually play. You play two different accounts when you switch from PlayStation and PC. PlayStation 4 and PC have two different. I have two different accounts. An account for PS4 and an account for PC. But since I play PC now, I don't play the PS4. But what I would like is that when 6 comes, when 6 comes, I hope that they create your accounts so that you can play it with all the systems, no matter which one you use. Whether it's PS5, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna put, this is going to be an exclusive on, which is another reason why I need to get a PS5. Which is another reason why I hope that Street Fighter 6 also comes to PC, because I really don't. Because if I can't get a 5, I might as well play it on PC. And I also hope that they also do it on Xbox as well. Cross-play day, universal CFN. That's exactly what I'm. That's what I would like to see. That's what I'd like to see enhanced on that. Another thing I would like to see enhanced is. Oh man, what else can I see enhanced? Lobbies. I would like to see lobbies been enhanced in a way where they don't have to be. They don't where it's where you can add more people, not just 8 players. I mean, you could. You can update it to maybe 10, or maybe you make a universal lobby, an actual King of the Hill. That would be nice. That is actually would be nice. A King of the Hill lobby where where everybody could come in here. Can come in, play a lobby, and 10 people would already be on there, and you would try to be King of the Hill, and you could see how long you could last in that lobby. An actual, not just a lobby you create, but an actual main lobby where you could just do King of the Hill, and it also can be a rank, and you can score rank on that. You can also get rank for being the longest on King of the Hill. That would be a true test of. That would be a true test of anything, all your fighting abilities, to see how long you last against 10 people. And who knows, who knows, everybody else, some of the big players will probably be on there, and they're going to see how long they can last, which would be awesome. Wow, I can't believe I'm coming up with these ideas so fast. But anyway, so let's see. What are your baseline expectations for Street Fighter 6? I think I've already established that. My main baseline expectations: keep the main players. I know you, even if you get new players in, keep the main guys. Keep the people we've played with for so long. Keep that we played for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Bring them in. You can still add new players, but put the main people in. I'm talking Ryu, Ken, Cammy, Chun-Li, Honda, Zangief, Adon, Dudley, Sakura. I'm trying to run them down all, and I know I can't do that. So, in any case, that's a baseline expectation. Another expectation I would like to see. Another expectation for Street Fighter 6 is a better story mode. I liked how we had a nice long interacting story with season 5, but for 6, I would like to see, if they're going to do the base where it's going to be seasons again, let's do a serial where we have a serial on the story mode, so that we have we have a long story to play out and just have fun with that too. That would be another thing that would be fun. A longer storyline. I'm a sucker for stories. I'm sorry. So. Oh, another I think I want to see, and also from another thing from the older Street Fighter games, bonus stages. I love bonus stages. They had a few bonus stages in Street Fighter 5. I want them to do it again in 6, but this time I want them to interchange with the arcade mode. I would love to have a regular arcade mode too, where we just play the arcade, play your characters, play it to the end, and then have bonus stages around that time. So that would be, I think they still do it in 5. It's been a long time since they do it. I'm going to have to play it again to find out. But that's what I would like to see baseline. But I would add that as a baseline expectation for Street Fighter 6. And above all else, another baseline, soundtrack. Soundtrack's got to be just as good as 5 and 4 and all the others behind it. It's got to be a good soundtrack. Give us something we can listen to. Give us something we can jam to. Give us something we can be inspired to when we play this game. That is the key baseline for me. Good music. And for one more thing I could add to Street Fighter 6, and this is sort of adding on to the online training mode. For training mode, make it a decent one where we can actually have like actual lessons to learn, and have some weekly lessons too. Have some of the key players bring out their 2 cents every week on the training mode, and they can give out something that they can help newer players with. That's something else to be thrown out too. Man, I think I've given out all I can on this one. But nonetheless, seeing that trailer was the best thing that could be happening right now. Because in addition to King of Fighters, Tekken, Guilty Gear, I gotta look forward to adding Street Fighter 6 into the mix. So Street Fighter is never dead. You think that you're done with it. You think that you're done with when Street Fighter 5 ends, when Capcom Cup ends, Street Fighter 5 is done, but then all of a sudden, bam, they bring Street Fighter 6 in, and you can't wait. You cannot wait to see that happen, and that's how I feel right now. So even though I'm going to be playing the other 3 games, my heart is going to be waiting for Street Fighter 6, because seriously, Street Fighter was the first fighting game I played. My heart still belongs to Street Fighter. So to see 6 is like seeing my heart grow 3 times larger, like the Grinch. And that is, oh man, that's the best thing I could say about it right now. So I believe that's all I can say at the moment. Thank you. So thank you for hearing me rant like a madman about something that is to a series that I really love. So Street Fighter is still, of all the fighting games, Street Fighter is still the main one for me, and it'll always be the main one for me. Even though I'm getting better with the other games, Street Fighter will still be in my heart, in my heart and soul. So I'm looking forward to 6 when it comes out. Hopefully before the end of 2022, if not, at least at the beginning of 2023. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. I think I've said enough tonight. Take it easy. I'm going to hopefully you can enjoy the rest of Capcom season final, if it's still on, either that or reruns, but nevertheless, enjoy the rest of the night. Take it easy. I will see you next time. Until then, take care, stay safe, and don't give up. Please. Night.